What's up everyone, it is Kira here, and in today's tutorial I'm going to teach you how to create a flawless base editorial style. This is something that you'll see on the cover of magazine spreads, on big billboards, everywhere as you look. It's that skin that looks so lifelike and real that it's like you must think it's impossible there's actually anything on it. So without further ado, let's just jump right into the video. So jumping right into the tutorial, we're going to start off with the skin, and we're going to go ahead and use the Roche Posay Toleraine Sensitive Cream Tint. I have not used this one on camera yet, so it's going to be a little bit of a first impression, as well as hopefully the color kind of matches. I'm not going to put too much on the skin. So I'm just going to work with the bottom half of my face first, and then I'm going to go ahead and take kind of like a synthetic brush, a kabuki kind of brush, and just buff it into the skin. Another good tip that I would say is if you want even lesser coverage, if you have really great skin. I have a few blemishes currently, so I'm choosing to use a brush just to keep the pigment a little bit more concentrated on the skin. But if you have a little bit of clearer skin, having a better skin day, go ahead and you can even use a damp beauty sponge to really massage it into the skin and shear it out so you get a really lifelike aspect. So I have gone ahead and put on about 2 layers of the tint, and the key is here, we are not trying to completely mask the skin, but just kind of even out a little bit of any discoloration that we may have. Now I still have quite a bit of acne popping through, so I'm going to go ahead with some concealer and just do a little bit of spot covering, as well as highlight a little bit underneath the eyes and to the center of my forehead, as well as my chin. I'm going to go ahead and take the Colourpop Pretty Fresh Concealer, and I'm going to go in very light-handed with this. So next up, we're going to go ahead and apply a light contour, and the best product that I would suggest to do this to make it really look like it's blending into the skin is a cream contour. So today I'm going to go in with the Smashbox Studio Skin, just the contour side, and I'm going to go ahead and use that same brush that I use for foundation and literally just lightly dab it and start just kind of buffing it into the skin. Because I'm using the same brush that I use for foundation, any excess of the foundation that I have on there will kind of help really blend out that contour and really just blend everything all together so there's no harsh lines. Continuing on with the face, the next 2 steps are going to be totally optional. You can go ahead and decide to add a blush and a highlight. Again, I would totally suggest doing cream products as it's going to blend into the skin best. So for today, I'm going to go ahead and use the Nudestix Nudies in Sunset Strip. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to take that exact same brush that I use for both contour and foundation and just lightly stipple the product onto my brush, and then just lightly start stippling it into the skin. This way it is a little bit more controlled and everything just blends a little bit nicer together rather than stamping the stick or the cream product right onto your skin, because sometimes with those stains it might be a little bit harder to blend out. To finish up the skin, I'm actually going to go in with a powder highlight just because I don't have a cream or like a jelly highlight on hand. And also I'm going to go ahead with the Rimmel Stay Matte Translucent Powder and just set lightly on my eyelids as well as a little bit under my eyes. I'm not going to over powder just because I really want to keep it really natural and like sunken into the skin looking. And once you start adding powder, it can sometimes get a little bit cakey or just start to really dry out the skin. And we want to really keep that luminosity that the skin is having with all of these cream products. So you guys, this is the finished look. It's still really natural. You can see a lot of any like texture that I have, as well as freckles that I have still peeking through. That was the kind of goal. We didn't want to completely mask everything. We wanted to keep everything very lifelike. And some other really good suggestions for products that I have to keep it a little bit budget friendly is you can totally use different BB creams, such as the NYX BB cream is really good, as well as their tinted ones from one of their newest lines. I can't remember what it's called, but it's like in a squeezy tube with the pink. And then also Marcel has really nice BB creams. And going up the scale, you could always use the MAC Face and Body, which is really nice and buildable. It lets you have a lot of that texture come through the skin and like really see those freckles. And then also another really nice one is the Dior Backstage Air Spray, like the spray one. It gives you a nice really airbrush look. And of course, if you have access to it, always feel free to use an airbrush to do your base. It gives a really nice lifelike look, sinks everything right into the skin, giving a nice natural and breathable look still. Guys, I really hope you enjoyed today's video. I know it's similar to some of the other videos I've done, but it's a more editorial take on it, really using some of those techniques that I would use when doing a more avant-garde or editorial makeup look on set. So you guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, learned something new, but before you leave, make sure you like and subscribe to my channel, as well as follow me over on my Instagram at @memyself_makeup. And until next time guys, have a great day.